Hammurabi, a name you may have heard, but do you know why? Who was Hammurabi? Hammurabi lived from 1810 to 1750 BCE, was the sixth king of the first Babylonian dynasty. Ruling from approximately 1792 to 1750 BCE in ancient Mesopotamia. Why is he famous? His reign is best known for the Code of Hammurabi, a collection of 282 laws covering various aspects of life in ancient Babylon. Where did he rule? Hammurabi's empire was centered in Babylon, a city-state in what is today Iraq. Through a combination of strategic alliances, skillful diplomacy, and decisive military campaigns, he successfully defeated neighboring kingdoms such as Elam, Larsa, and Mari. What was the Code of Hammurabi? The Code of Hammurabi, inscribed on a 7.4-foot black diorite stele in 1754 BCE, stands as a monumental achievement in ancient jurisprudence. Comprising 282 laws covering diverse areas of life from trade and property to family, labor, and criminal justice, the Code aimed to establish a framework for a fair and orderly society. A central tenet of the Code was the principle of retributive justice, often summarized as an eye for an eye, or a tooth for a tooth. This principle, known in Latin as lex talionis, is reflected in laws such as if a man puts out the eye of another man, his eye shall be put out. However, it's crucial to note that punishments often varied depending on the social status of the individuals involved. The Code generally imposed harsher penalties when the victim was of a higher social rank. Additionally, the Code acknowledged different classes within society, including freemen, commoners, and slaves, reflecting the stratified nature of Babylonian society. The Code of Hammurabi also played a significant role in regulating the economy. It set standards for wages, prices, and trade practices. Aiming to protect merchants, set fees for professionals such as physicians, and even specified penalties for substandard goods or services. What were the main features of the Code? The Code of Hammurabi was revolutionary for its time, representing one of the earliest attempts to codify laws in a systematic manner. It moved away from the prevailing practice of relying on judges to interpret and apply vaguely defined customary laws, often based on precedent. Instead, the Code provided a set of written rules that were intended to be applied uniformly, while not a completely comprehensive legal system. It established a foundation for a more just and predictable legal environment. How did he die? Little is known about the circumstances surrounding Hammurabi's death. He died around 1750 BCE, after ruling for approximately 43 years. Following his death, his empire experienced a decline, ultimately falling to Hittite invasions. The Code of Hammurabi continues to hold significance in today's world for several reasons. Firstly, its discovery in 1901 CE at Susa provided invaluable insight into Mesopotamian society, law and daily life during the second millennium BCE. Secondly, the Code's emphasis on written law and the concept of a legal code influenced subsequent legal systems, including those of the ancient Near East. And while its class-based punishments seem archaic and unjust by today's standards, the Code's principles of proportionality and accountability resonate with contemporary legal concepts. In conclusion, Hammurabi's legacy endures not only through the legal code that bears his name, but also as a symbol of early human attempts at centralized governance, codification of laws, and the establishment of order in a complex society. Did you know that this ancient king's code of laws inspired many of the laws we have today? If you like these facts, make sure to check out our other videos. Like, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more.